Welcome back to my channel, Reading for Children, and today I'm going to show you all of the plants and fruits trees that I planted and how you can make them too. Before you watch, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the button down below, the notification box, and you will see how you can grow your own fruits and vegetables. Okay, let's go. So the first one here is known as the hazelnut, known as nut tree. So what you're meant to do is, for example, you have a rock, and what I done was I just scratched to the ground several times, and then the head you're meant to dig in like this, and then after a week it turns really big. Don't forget to water them and put vitamin D for them so they grow exactly like this. So the vitamin Ds are actually the sun, and you have to water them daily. So about 1 week / 1 month they're meant to grow like this. Depends on how much water you give them, and don't let them starve to death. So under all of this compost you can see all of the hazelnuts and the nuts as they grow. And here is the beautiful tree, really tall and big and healthy now. Next tree over here is the mango tree. So this one, what you're meant to do is, we've got these very juicy mangoes that you go from South Hall, and they are Indian or Pakistan, very juicy and big mangoes. So what you do is you get the seed, the really big seed of the mango, and what we've done is we digged it underneath there and all the peels around it, and then it grows up to this wonderful, wonderful mango tree. So here it is. Remember to water them daily, and they start by growing a little bit, and the stalk becomes really, really tall, and they become exactly like this. Okay, next one. Okay, next one is a tree that what you're meant to do is, in our language it's called bees, and I guess in English it's called officina. So what you do is, it's called bees in our language, that's all I know. What you're meant to do is, again, for the mango one, we got the peels and we put them all around the compost, and then we dig them in a deep hole, and we put all the peels in. Eventually you have to find like a medium stick, I guess, like a stick this long. So the reason for why we put a stick and elastic bands is because it keeps the plant really straight and tall, so it can grow tall exactly like the other ones here. We put elastic bands, another one, a stick up to there, so you see how tall it is, because after a while you can take off the elastic band and the stick, and you see it's really tall. And yeah, okay, next one. This little guy over here is known as a watermelon fruit. So what we've done is, you just get all of those little plates where the watermelon sits, and we just digged a really deep hole underneath the roots, and we just put all of the peels and garbage and rubbish all over there, which is actually very healthy. And within a month it grew like this. So this is a watermelon fruit, and water them daily, all of them. Be careful, because we love watermelon, which is why we grew this. Okay, next one. This one is known as the chilies. So as you can see, it grew up to healthy chilies, very green, and this one's growing. So how we done this was, again, we used a shovel, a mini shovel, to grow all of this under there. Okay, so when you eat a chili or paprika, the stem and the stalk, we dig them really down a hole, and we also put the little white seeds that you find in them, and all you do is just sprinkle them all around, and then you just pat them with a shovel and put some more gravel and some more compost around them. And then they start eventually by a small little stem popping up, and that's when you know it's growing. So ours here has gone really big, which is really good, and this one is also really big. The thing is, the bigger it gets is the more chilly it gets. So these little ones are actually very sweet at the moment, but after a while I bet this one's going to be very chilly, because you know, it looks really big. So how it happens is they start by a little flower. So this one's kind of good. So for example, a little flower like this. You've got to be very gentle and do not pop them if anything comes around. Give them vitamin D's by the sun. Put them in a good open wide space like we did over here, so the sun could come through, as you can see. And water them also daily, but not too much, otherwise they can drown and all of the roots can just start by popping up and things like that. So here are some more chilies. So this row we have all chilies, just loads of chilies and chilies and chilies. Here are the onions. So what you do is you get the peels again from onions and just different other fruits, because we never knew which type of rubbish we should put where, and we never knew that we grew watermelons, and we were very, very pleased with what we've done. And this works 100%. So after a while, when you water them, when you know it's ready, is eventually the onions will start popping up itself. If you pop it up itself, the root is going to split up, and that's when it's not going to grow anymore. So how we knew was all of these onions from the ground, it meaning it's very ripe and you've got to just pull it up, because when you pull it up now, the roots are going to come with it, as you can see. So that's how you know when it's ready, and we just put peels of different fruits all around here, and that's how we grew to the onions. These little ones, as you can see, are paprikas. So in my other, in the outside, this is the indoors, but when you go to the outside, in our garden, you will see paprikas, but they're much smaller. Some of them are chilies over here. They've gone really big, as you can see. And then these little ones over there, needs to have lots of shelter. It's not too much good to have a lot of sun for them, since they're very small now. They're all paprikas and some of them are chilies. So here they are, and they go till there. So what we've done is exactly the same for the chilies. We just put the seeds and the stem, and we just digged up a hole, and you just put the compost around it. So it's easy. Over here we've got some more watermelon like the other one. The other one's much bigger, and what we've done, we'll just put the template and the seeds. You just put everything around them and all the rubbish and grow them. Eventually they just grow like this. They turn really big and really juicy. So these are the tomatoes. So I don't think any of them have got tomatoes yet, but they're starting to get those yellow flowers, which is really good for the tomatoes. We just put the tomatoes, just all the peels and rubbishes, and they just grew up into big, big tomatoes, and we're very pleased. If you go to the garden, you will actually see small little red ones popping up, but this one hasn't got any at the moment, only yellow flowers though. Yeah, that's what has happened. Over here right now with this blue shovel, we have digged all of the peels and templates of all the fruits. So maybe next month, I wonder what's going to be around here, because I'm pretty excited myself, because I think we're going to get some more things over here. So over in the corner, this naturally grew a blueberry stalk, a blueberry. But when we first moved in, it was literally so big, it was holding up the whole space. But little did I know, we had to chop some bits, others they were very thorny, and they could have, attacked us, because it was literally right over here. So we moved it, and now I bet it's going to grow in a minute. So yeah. Here we have the aloe vera plant, which actually is, well, I'm not sure what's happened, but I think too much too much direct sun can make the peels a bit golden brown. Normally it's very green and stuff. And what we've done here was we actually bought this, but we tried to fix it, but actually it's turned really bad. But aloe vera is very good for your shampoo. You can even drink it, though, it might be a bit watery, and it's a bit like a gel. You could also put it on your face. It's very good for, it's very original, and it is very good for your face and hair, for anything. You can even drink it, people say, but it's very good for your body and face, so I recommend it. Next one, I'm very pleased about this one. It actually turned out really good, and I'm really excited to have some today. So this is the mint. So the mint plant is basically what we call in our language as nana. So it's, as you can see, what we've done here again, we just planted different type of fruits. You need a really big type of container to put it in, otherwise, Others, if you get a small one, it won't be very small and dry. Again, too much direct sun done this to them and made them a bit like this. So some are even falling and dying, as you can see. But they were very healthy a week ago. I guess too much direct sun over here, just not as good for it. But what we've done here is just water them again. Not too much direct sun. We normally move it where, like, we normally move it a week. So then we put it in the shade and then we put it back here, which is good. That's why it's still growing. Otherwise, if we still put it in this place, it's gonna die. So that's really good. Next up here, we've got the strawberries. We've got ribes over here. So ribes, which is growing pretty good, but again, too much direct sun just makes it like this. So we actually bought this one and it grew up like this. So when we bought it 2 months ago, it was very small and we were very shocked how small it's going to be, because we watched a video that it was meant to grow within like 2 days, but actually it grew really small. So we changed the place into here where there's not much sun and there's not much rain, and we actually put it in a shelter now, so it's going pretty good, but we haven't seen any fruits from it or flowers, just plants, so I guess that's alright. Over here we've got all of these strawberry plants growing from side to side. We've got some here and we've got some over there. So they did grow eventually, they did, and there were actually small and big strawberries coming out from here. But within a while, it's still not coming, I guess. So I'm not sure what's happened, but none are growing or no flowers, because you can see all the flowers are dead. So I'm not sure what's really happened. To make it straight, we decided to put these elastic ropes all the way from there, and we decided to stick them over those 2 big nails, so then they become really straight when we water them and they won't fall down, with a plastic stick. So I told you, you've got to be very careful, and you have to care for the plants so they could grow really big. Next one, I think it's a blueberry or cranberry one, or another ribe. They haven't really told us, but what I look, it looks a bit like ribes because the leaves look a bit like similar. So yeah, I think it's another one. What we done here again, we put the strawberries. You shouldn't put the whole. You should, when you get the strawberries, you get a knife and you start by taking out the skin, and you just place them everywhere. And then the other part you could just leave it, or you can still put it in, but we just put the skin, and you just put them and they turn really big like this within a month. So now we're going to go to the outside garden and we're going to see all the other fruits and mango plants. Okay, here we are. All of these are watermelons, as I all said, so they're growing pretty healthy over here. So what we done again was we just placed them everywhere and part by part. Here are the tomatoes, as I said, and they actually grew up to actually turn very small, and you see they're really red, and I think we're going to go and take them off today, because others might explode. See, that was going a bit brown because we haven't really taken them off for a while. Again, more watermelons on the side and 2 tomatoes. Over here we've got big branches of sunflowers. So here they are, really big. That one's kind of dying, but you can see all the other ones turning alive. So as you can see, the biggest so far one is this one, really big and beautiful and healthy. And then we have all the other branches, and we have this really big one. So it's really good. I really like them. The wind a few weeks ago was really shocking and actually blew them up. So we had to put all different types of nets that we could find, and sellotape and tin foil. We had to put all of them so it wouldn't fall. But actually it hasn't grown yet. I'm kind of upset because I'm not sure how that one's going to go. But the other 5 have been very healthy lately, so I'm really happy. Over here is a cherry plant. So it hasn't grown actually, because we put too much water and actually drowned it, so that's not really good actually, but it's gonna grow next year, I think. Looks like it's not gonna really grow here, so we're gonna go move it in a different tray and container. We'll see how it goes there. Here are the beautiful flowers and blossoms that we planted, and it actually turned to be like this. So we bought the net, like this black thing, we bought the net, but we placed this plastic beige type of wallpaper around it so it wouldn't leak, and here they are. and also this one have gone really good. They both gone really beautiful, and I'm really happy. Over here there's just roses, as you can see, roses, just roses. Over here is corn, and I'm very, very excited to eat them this year. So we went to get some corn, and the sticks that you normally eat, you meant to dig them in a hole under, and then within 2 months or 1 month, if you're lucky, it will grow into a whole row of corn. So here they are, growing really big. The first time I saw it was so tiny, I couldn't even see it properly, but it was a very tiny thing, like as if something had just grown. And every day when I'll come and water them, and I'll see vitamin D's, you will see that they're growing really big. As you can see, you'll see them turn really big, and I'm really happy to see that. Here they are. Over here we've got these small paprikas, as I told you guys earlier. Here they are, the paprikas, and I'm really happy to see them. This is a very dangerous tree, as you can see, and we might take this away eventually. Thank you guys for watching me talking and showing you how you guys could plant your own trees and how it will work. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the subscribe button again. Please comment below which was your favorite part and what will you do next to your garden. See you soon. Bye.